Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. July 8th. An ever-growing freedom. The seventh step is where we make the change in our attitude, which permits us, with humility as our guide, to move out from ourselves toward others and toward God. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 76. When I finally asked God to remove those things blocking me from Him and the sunlight of the Spirit, I embarked on a journey more glorious than I ever imagined. I experienced a freedom from those characteristics that had me wrapped up in myself. Because of this humbling step, I feel clean. I am especially aware of this step because I am now able to be useful to God and to my fellows. I know that He has granted me strength to do His bidding and has prepared me for anyone and anything that comes my way today. I am truly in His hands, and I give thanks for the joy that I can be useful today. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, July 8th. I remember as a child climbing trees to better observe a nest of baby birds, and lying on my back wondering what it would be like to fall into a sky of clouds. I still have deeply spiritual feelings when I'm out in nature, and today I think I know why. One of Al-Anon's basic principles is living one day at a time, and nature surrounds me with wonderful role models. Trees don't sit around and worry about forest fires. The water in the pond doesn't fret over turbulence it encountered a few miles upstream. And I have never seen a butterfly pry into the affairs of its fellows. All of creation is going about the business of living. If I keep my eyes open, I can learn to do the same. Today's reminder. A great deal can be learned as a result of painful circumstances, but they are not my only teachers. I live in a world full of wonders. Today I will pay attention to their gentle wisdom. And there is a quote from Khalil Gibran, and it reads, I discovered the secret of the sea in meditation upon a dewdrop. Just for today. Daily Meditation for Recovering Addicts, July 8th. The G word. It is important for you to know that you will hear God mentioned at NA meetings. What we are referring to is a power greater than ourselves that makes possible what seems impossible. IP number 22. Welcome to NA. Most of us come to Narcotics Anonymous with a variety of preconceptions about what the word God means, many of them negative. Yet the G word is used very regularly in NA, if not constantly. It occurs 92 times in the first 107 pages of our basic text and appears prominently in a third of our 12 steps. Rather than sidestep the sensitivity many of us feel toward the word, let's address it head on. It's true that Narcotics Anonymous is a spiritual program. Our 12 steps offer a way to find freedom from addiction through the help of a spiritual power greater than we are. The program, however, doesn't tell us anything about what we have to think about that power. In fact, over and over again in our literature and our steps and our meetings, we hear it said, the God of our understanding, whatever that understanding may be. We use the word God because it's used in our basic text and because it communicates most effectively to most people a basic understanding of the power underlying our recovery. The word we use for the sake of convenience. The power behind the word, however, we use for more than convenience. We use that power to maintain our freedom from addiction and to ensure our ongoing recovery. Just for today, whether I believe in God or not, I will use the power that keeps me clean and free. Today, Emotions Anonymous, July 8th. Reflection for today. Recognition is a basic human need. Recognition can come from conditional strokes, which are given for performance. Conditional strokes separate the behavior from the person, and they are earned. Recognition can also come from unconditional strokes, which are generally given nonverbally by a look or a touch. Unconditional strokes are just for being, and they are unearnable. We need relationships where we are given unconditional strokes, for without them we cannot develop a healthy self-esteem. Interestingly, no amount of conditional strokes we can rally by doing things to please others will ever compensate for our need to experience the value that only unconditional strokes provide. Meditation for today. Help me to be open to the positive characteristics in others. Encourage me to affirm their positive qualities. Today I will remember, the more I value myself, the better equipped I will be to give others unconditional strokes. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. July 8th. Willingness. In ACA, we become willing to apply what we learn in the program to our daily lives and to relationships. BRB, page 401. When we first got to ACA, some of us couldn't wait for recovery to be finished. How long was this going to take? Because we had better things to do than hang out with damaged people. After all, our story wasn't that bad. We just wanted to fix the little things that were holding us back so we could get on with our real lives. Now, step work and service are two of our favorite things to do. Creating a safe place for ourselves and others to acknowledge the wounds we all carry and then begin to grow is the most exciting adventure we have ever been on. The 12 steps are a design for living that is better than anything else we have tried up to this point in our lives. We are grateful for those who came before us who kept the doors open. In our homes and in our jobs, we practice what we learn at meetings, like listening. We allow others to speak their truth. We learn not to control others and not let ourselves be controlled or manipulated. We trust that the principles of the program that have worked for so many others will continue to work for us in all our affairs. We are becoming fearless in our pursuit of a healthy life. We now have joy, and others can see that. The affirmation reads, "On this day I will be real in all that I do. By doing so, I make space for others to own their truths." Share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time. And remember that you are not alone, and recovery is possible.